Hello, it's your boy Gamer Ryan 3587 coming back at you with another live stream playing as the Indiana Pacers, my NBA games, Eastern Finals champions. If you're new, don't forget to turn on the notification bell to know when I go live on YouTube. Also, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also, follow my social media on Game, Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you. Peace.
And now, please.
And at this early point, Clark, team's still figuring things out.
Yeah, I agree with that, but it's certainly an advantage if you've got continuity on your roster. For those teams who shuffle things in the offseason, they've got a little more to work out. But continuity can serve you well if you have it.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the one of the two. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Brunson. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Halliburton against Brunson. Siakam for three. Hart pulls it in. To the inside. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
Halliburton. Here's Turner. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Towns. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Hart can't hit. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering the shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Turner for three. And it's New York with a rebound.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Oh, got that one up quick.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Let's go with a three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. For New York, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Anunoby for three. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Siakam, no good. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. The kick out to Brunson. Off target with the three. Indiana has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. A nice shot by Halliburton.
Almost like he was sneaking out to the corner. Halliburton is not someone you can lose.
Here's Brunson. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Lets it go from the wing. Three-pointer Mathurin. Hart pulls it in. New York shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Wide open. And he nails the jumper.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Indiana with some changes. Here's McConnell. Pass to Bryant from behind the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. Number 1, the Pacers.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. Seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Here's McBride. New York again can't hit. And here are the Pacers now. To the middle. Outside for McConnell. Launches a three. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Towns outside. 51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside McBride, 5 to shoot. And a big finish by Robinson.
Go ahead, rise up and throw it down, big fella. If he wanted to, he could have ripped that rim right out of the stanchion.
Toppin shot is off. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. A nice shot by McBride.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. He never hesitates to find the open guy.
You gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Towns outside. 3-pointer. And Bryant pulls it down.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Outside Brunson. Pulls up on the wing. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. New York out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we'll bring you the stuff. If you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Achua is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Payne in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
And here's Payne outside. Sinks it from distance. Payne's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Here's Bridges. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Oh, so solid from the mid-range. Bridges understands when to rise up from there.
They double-team Walker. McConnell finds Toppin. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And some changes here for New York. Towns comes in for Achua. And it's OG Anunoby in for Payne. Some changes for Indiana. Towns for 3. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's Siakam. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Now here's Bridges. 17 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And he really contributed on defense. Brought the intimidation with 2 big blocks.
And it's Mathurin missing. Knicks leading by 4. Pass to McBride. Launches it. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
And here's Shepard for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Bridges on the attack. Here's McBride. Tries again. The shot off that time. Nice D from Nembhard. And here's Shepard for 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Bridges. A 3. A rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 7. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Here's Shepard. Takes a 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists tonight.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Anunoby. Back to McBride. Fires for 3. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been... physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. Tyrese Halliburton on top.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
Here's Nesmith. The Pacers again can't hit. Knicks leading by 7. 1:16 left in the first half of this game. Count the basket.
Brunson with a 6th sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
Here's Bryant into the lane, and the layup falls. Bryant's got 5 points.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
McBride passes to Robinson. Now here's Brunson. Halliburton with some nice D. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
New York has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Towns outside. There's the 3. Walker pulls down the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson gets the bucket.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Here's Brunson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
That free throw good from Brunson. And he can't hit the second. Neesmith on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Neesmith's shot is off. And Anunoby for three.
Oh, at the buzzer! Wow! I didn't think he was going to get it off in time.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about?
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Knicks.
One big reason they're up.
That does it for half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You gotta like what we're seeing from Miles McBride.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Nembhard and Mathurin near the wings. And it's Halliburton in at the 1.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pacers trail by 9. Here's Mathurin. And he can't get that one. Hart with the defensive effort. Right side, Anunoby. Indiana with a rebound.
Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Turner passes to Nembhard. Drops in the 3. Nembhard's got 6.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Here's Brunson. Excellent D there from Siakam.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player. He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Here's Halliburton. And it's Halliburton! Gets it to go inside.
How about Halliburton getting his hands dirty, going in there, crashing the offensive glass? Timeout. Love the versatility.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So Indiana ends up going with a new group. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. The 4th spot held by the Pacers.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor. Always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
And the basket by Bridges.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 11. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Pacers with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing has hit him.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
McConnell from outside. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Knicks leading by 10. Pass to Brunson. Beyond the arc. Oh, Brunson with the triple.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Now Bryant. McConnell from outside. Knocks down the long J. McConnell's got 8.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podzemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks.
After doing nothing but beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Pass to Walker. Fires from deep. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And Brunson, here we go. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Up top, Robinson. Back to Brunson. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. And a foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Knicks, Achua's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's McBride in for Brunson. And the basket by Bridges.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Driving to the basket, and he lays it up and in. Bridges has got 8 points here in the quarter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Now here's Bridges. He's closely guarded. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Bridges has got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
From downtown, no good on the buzzer beater. Mikal Bridges has been on display for the Knicks. He put together 10 points. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Cameron Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Still looking for his first fade, and they could really use the help right now. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Towns finds Payne. Back to Towns. Anunoby with it. Fires the 3. And Toppin pulls it down.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
New York leading by 14. High arcing shot. A nice shot by McBride. McBride's got 4 points now in the quarter.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Hart's checked in for New York. Pacers trail by 16. Siakam for three. No luck on that one.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, they can ding your confidence.
Nembhard. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside McBride. From outside the arc. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it can probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Payne, he's open. Hits the front of the rim and out. Pacers trail by 14. Siakam, pass to Mathurin. Shoots over Anunoby. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
It's such a powerful player. Mathurin using that athleticism to draw fouls inside.
Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Payne. Both free throws good from Mathurin. And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, BA. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
Jackson gets the bucket.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Brunson finds Hart. Three-pointer, Bridges. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Pacers trail by 9. It's Mathurin with a drive. Another shot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. Mathurin, no good on the free throw.
Pretty easy to get excited about Benedict Mathurin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
Textbook pass to exploit the fast break. Gets it out ahead for the easy bucket.
New York leading by 9. Outside Hart, pass to Brunson. A rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game. For 3, Mathurin. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Brunson. Towns up top. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Indiana with some changes. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brunson outside. Connects from downtown. And the Knicks lead by 12.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we could put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Knicks.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game one is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jalen Brunson.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Pacers foul. DJ McConnell. First personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line, 2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
And so this one belongs to the Knicks. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with...
Not too bad. All right. Alright, and that's gonna end this live stream. We're doing live stream broadcaster shorts. Don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, Gamer Ryan 3587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Also turn on the notification bell to know when I go live on YouTube. Thank you. Peace.